Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? All right, let's see what's going on, Cancer. So we do have the Queen of Swords, we do have the Tower, and then we also have the Moon out here. You could be dealing with another Cancer, possibly a Libra, maybe even a Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Okay. I want to focus on this energy really quickly here because this to me kind of feels like phases. Yeah, this to me kind of feels like phases that you're going through, Cancer. Now, with this energy right here, this to me kind of feels like an energy of you sensing and feeling that something's coming or that something's about to essentially happen. You don't know if it's something positive. You don't know if it's something good, but that's all that I'm really getting off of these two energies right here is that you can sense and feel that something's coming, that something's about to happen. Now, with the Tower coming out here, that's kind of telling me that something is definitely going to happen here, and it's not something that you're anticipating. It's definitely not something that you're expecting. Now let's look a little bit more into this Tower just to kind of see what else we can get here. Tell me more about the Tower. Whatever this thing is that you're not anticipating or expecting, it's something very positive. It's nothing negative. It's something that's very, very positive. It's something that's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. It's something that it's something that's going to bring a lot of abundance and stability into your life. I'm also essentially getting that. This to me does kind of feel like a connection, to be totally honest. I do kind of feel like this has a lot to do with like a connection here with somebody fairly new. I am getting that. With somebody fairly new. This fairly new person will bring a lot of happiness and joy and abundance and stability and all that good stuff into your life. I am definitely getting that, but it's just not something that you are anticipating or expecting to basically happen. And I think that the main reason why you're not anticipating or expecting all of this, Cancer, is because right now, love may not be your main focus and our priority. For a lot of you, you could have recently experienced an ending with someone or possibly even a divorce. I am definitely getting that something recently came to an end in your life. And whatever this thing was that recently came to an end in your life, it was something that you were very emotionally attached to. It's definitely something that changed you. I am definitely getting that this marriage that you were once upon a time in, or this relationship that you were once upon a time in, when I say that it changed you, what I mean by that is it caused you to go from wanting everything to do with love to wanting absolutely nothing to do with love. So when this new person does show up, when this new person does show up, I do believe that this person's going to be able to change your mind when it comes down to love. I am definitely getting that. I mean, right now you might be very much so against love and not really wanting anything to do with it. But I do think that in time, this new connection with this new person will definitely change your mind. Okay. Now let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, so we do have the Queen of Cups, we do have the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting like a wooing energy coming from this person to you. It's like this person's trying to like woo you and impress you. Which I like, to be honest. I really, really do like. With the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, this person, not only are they going to find themselves trying to woo you, Cancer, but I am definitely getting that they're very, very interested in you. Very, very interested in you. Very, very invested. I do see this person definitely putting their best foot forward when it comes down to you. And just outright giving it their all when it comes down to you. I think that the more this person spends time with you and gets to know you, the more they're going to find themselves, wanting something serious with you. I am definitely getting that. But this person's very determined to win your heart and get you to fall in love with them. I am definitely getting that. They're very determined to make that happen. And they feel pretty confident that they could. How does Cancer, let's see. How does Cancer I just got not again out of nowhere. I just got not again, not again, not again. We have the King of Swords to the Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Okay. Cancer. There's a huge possibility that for some of you out there, history could be repeating itself in your life. So let's just say that prior to you meeting this person, that you recently experienced an ending with, you could have met them while you were going through like a breakup. Okay. I am definitely getting that in some way, shape, or form, history is repeating itself. But it has a lot to do with that, a relationship comes to an end in your life, and then you're trying to process the ending, move past the ending, and then boom, love just fucking shows up for you out of nowhere. I am definitely getting that could have happened, Cancer, with this person that you recently experienced this ending with. Maybe when you met this person, you were still kind of, processing that, ending that you had prior to essentially meeting that person and grieving the loss of that relationship. Prior to you meeting that, person, then boom, this person just randomly shows up out of nowhere. But history could be definitely repeating itself in that aspect, because I do see you definitely, adjusting and adapting to life without this person that you recently experienced this ending with, in your life. I am definitely getting that you're adjusting and adapting to, this person no longer being in your life. But with the King of Swords to the Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, I think that deep down inside that this is something that you need to let go of, as far as like your marriage with this person is concerned, or your relationship with this person is concerned, from your recent past. Because it kind of looks like things recently came to an end here between you and this person. But when it comes down to you knowing deep down inside this is somebody that you do have to essentially let go of, it does have a lot to do with the fact that this relationship was definitely affecting you in a very negative way. And it does appear to me that this relationship was also affecting them in a negative way as well. So both parties were being affected by this marriage and a relationship, but just, in different ways. I am definitely getting that. Now, how does Cancer feel about this person to the right of me, or how are they going to feel? Hold on one second. How's Cancer going to feel? Let's see. Very nice. So we do have the Emperor out here. And for those of you who don't know this, the person that's in the Strength card is the Empress, making it a true pair situation here between you and this person. So when it comes down to this fairly new person that I do see you connecting with, and it kind of looks like you're looking at them like, all right, perfect person, but the timing is just god-awful, okay? It kind of looks like the universe seems to essentially think otherwise, Cancer, but I do see you extremely interested in this person. I do see you very drawn to them and their energy. I think that you and this person are a really good fit for one another, as well as compatible to one another. Now, even though I see you feeling very drawn to them and their energy, and you really like them and you think they're cute, I still see you working on making peace with the past. I still see you healing from the past. I am definitely getting that, because it does appear to me that something recently came to an end in your life, and it could have been a marriage or relationship, and you're still kind of, going through the emotions and, adjusting and adapting to life without this person in it. So there's just a lot of things going on, I would say, all at once. I mean, you're adjusting and adapting to life without this person in your life. You're, on this healing journey right now, and then you got this one over here that's super interested in you. So there's just a lot going on at once for you, Cancer. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we do have the Eight of Cups, we do have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the Ten of Swords. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. In regards to, I feel like something, I feel like this person goes from like being very, very excited, right? When it comes down to you and this dynamic that they share with you, and then boom, something happens out of nowhere. Something happens out of nowhere that kind of stops this person in their tracks and causes them to essentially feel, for whatever reason, like it's not a good idea for them to continue to pursue you. Yeah, for them to continue to pursue you or be involved with you is basically what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords to the Eight of Cups. It does have a lot to do with the past, okay? It does have a lot to do with the past. Yeah, it definitely does have a lot to do with the past, Cancer. So I'm getting a few things here, okay? This person may be worried and concerned that if they continue, right, to see you, date you, involve themselves, you know, with you, right, that this person from your past, you know, might decide to resurface back up here for you and, you know, want to work things out with you. And then, you know, you end up, you know, running back to them and they end up getting all hurt and disappointed, which is something that this person does want to essentially avoid. I think that because this ending just recently, I guess, occurred between you and this person, it just doesn't make them feel comfortable or safe or secure to continue to invest more time and energy towards this because, you know, what if, you know, this person from your past resurfaces back up here for you and wants to work things out with you and get back with you. Like, you may run back to them. You may run back to them. Not saying that you will, but that's just kind of what they're worried and concerned about. This person might also be very, because again, I'm getting a few things, so take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. But I am also getting this person could very well be worried and concerned that there may be a part of you that still wants to work things out with this person, you know, from your past. And it does kind of have this person where, you know, very worried and concerned that they're investing all this time and energy towards you. And then, you know, who knows? What if you run back to this person from your past and you decide to, like, you know, work things out with them? You know, I just kind of feel like this person either feels you secretly want to work things out with this person from your past and you're still hung up on them, or what if this person from your past resurfaces back up here for you and then you decide to go running back to them and self-sabotage things here between you and this new person. So again, I just kind of feel like something's happening here that's kind of causing them to stop. You know, it's kind of causing them to, like, not feel like it's a good idea to continue to invest more time and energy towards this because, you know, what if this and, you know, what if that? Now, just because they feel like maybe, just maybe, continuing to essentially pursue you, given the fact that you just recently got out of a marriage, you just recently got out of a relationship, like, even though they feel like, all right, maybe this is just not a good idea, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not a good idea. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stop seeing you, but we'll see what they decide to do in the end. But before we do that, let's look at you and your energy. What actions will Cancer take towards this person to the right of me? What actions will Cancer take to this person to the right of me? Okay. So we do have the Page of Swords. We do have the Three of Pentacles. And then we also have the Seven of Wands. Before I open my mouth and say anything, I want to double check on something. All right. Tell me more about the Page. Okay. All right, tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and then the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right, let's talk. So in regards to how you plan on moving forward, it does appear to me that things between you and this person from your past has essentially came to an end. It does feel very fresh. Okay, I'm getting that. So this could have happened less than, I almost want to say 5 months ago. Definitely less than that. So yes, technically speaking, it does appear to me that this is like a fresh ending that you just recently experienced. Now, with all of that being said, all right, Cancer, moving forward, I do feel like this is somebody that you want to continue to date. I do feel like this is somebody that you want to continue to see and just kind of see, right? Where life could essentially take the both of you. I think that this is somebody that you really do like. I think that is somebody that you really do want to continue to, you know, just get to know and see where life will possibly take the both of you. I'm also getting between you and I that, you know, since you essentially met this person, you know, you do find yourself, you know, a lot more happier. I am definitely getting that. I feel like this connection for you between you and I, you know, has definitely distracted you from, you know, the pain and the heartache that this person from your past essentially left you in. So I do feel like, you know, this is a connection for you that has definitely helped you on this healing journey that you currently find yourself on. You know, I think prior to you meeting this person, you know, you spent a lot of time, you know, thinking about this ending that took place between the two of you and how they did you, and, you know, the list goes on and on. But like the moment that you met this person, you know, they started to become a very healthy distraction for you. Now, I don't necessarily feel like you're only talking to this person and or dating this person because they are a healthy distraction for you. I think that you're talking to this person, dating this person because you're really, really interested in them. Now, when it comes down to the Seven of Wands to the Five of Swords, it does appear to me that you are very much so against revisiting this past connection, primarily because of the way that this person was with you. This person could have been very verbally abusive towards you. I am definitely getting that. But as far as revisiting this connection is concerned, it's not something that I do see you wanting to essentially do just because of the way that this person from your past was with you. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune to the Empress, I do feel like you do find yourself in a much better place now that you're not with this person, you're not dealing with this person anymore. And I do believe that this relationship has definitely helped you, you know, when it comes down to like uplifting your spirits, things of that nature. All right. This is kind of making me feel like this person's going to more than likely bring all this to your attention as far as like the past is concerned. I'm getting that. Which I don't blame them, you know what I mean? I think that we could all kind of see this, you know, things from this person's perspective, right? Like, I think we could all kind of understand where this person's coming from, but I just kind of feel like this person, once they start to think, believe, and feel like you could still be hung up on this person from your past, or, you know, what if this person from your past comes back? Are you going to like self-sabotage things here between the two of you because they're back? Like, what are you going to do? Like, I think that, you know, they go from, I don't know if this is a good idea to continue to see Cancer after all, or date them after all. But I think that there's going to be a conversation that does take place between you and this person. And once that conversation is essentially had, I don't see this person being really worried or concerned anymore. It is basically what I'm getting, okay? So things will just kind of go back to the way it was, right? Basically, between you and this person when everything was good, when everything was essentially great, you know, prior to them getting very worried and concerned about this person from your past, and what if they come back, and what if this, and, you know, what if that. Again, we do have the Emperor to the Empress. There's a strong possibility that you won't end up revisiting this connection, you know, from your past. There's a very, very strong possibility that you won't. And the only reason why I say that is because you and this person are showing up as the Emperor to the Empress. Now, we're talking about this fairly new connection here. You and this person are showing up as the Emperor to the Empress. As far as you and this person from your past is concerned, we have the King to the Queen of Swords out here. So that's kind of telling me that the two of you... the two of you definitely started to lose love and respect for one another. For whatever reason, I'm getting that you guys started to lose love and respect for one another. I'm also getting that, you know, you guys used to be, you know, extreme. Like, I am definitely getting when this relationship started, I guess initially between the two of you, you guys like meshed very, very well with one another. But I feel like over time that started to drastically change. Yeah, I just kind of feel like this person started to bring out the worst in you, to be honest, Cancer. Maybe you started to bring out the worst in them, but I just kind of feel like you guys are just no longer a good fit for one another. I think that once upon a time, you guys were a really good fit for one another. I just don't think that you guys are a really good fit for one another anymore. I think that everybody kind of knows it in the equation here. I think that you know it. I think that they know it. I think that this new person is a much better fit for you. I am definitely getting that. This is somebody that you can grow with. This is somebody that you could evolve with. And this is somebody that you could build with, you know? So it kind of looks like as one door closes, another one opens up. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.